Let's go. Ready. Set. Set up. Let's go now. Set go. Ready up. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Hunt.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the AFC South.
Here we go, set.
First down, Walker. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So far, Walker now. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete.
So this, a great matchup here in Indy. You get a divisional game right out of the gate. But, Charles, what do you see in store for these two?
To the defender, what a play.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off, and guess what? The quarterback's down.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts.
And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0? Like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear. Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Back to Taylor on first down. And they can't bring him down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Another completion there. And we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation. A top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he... And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from a yard out. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. And Charles, nothing on squaring off with the division. And they'll begin by running the option. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained. And, in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Isaiah McKenzie, 71 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive.
Let's go now.
And they go play action. Here's Walker. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That's good for 28 yards. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Working out of the gun here, Walker. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Walker's throw pulled in by Woods. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. They got 29 yards that time. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, Walker eluding the pressure right. There he goes right side. And he'll get into the end zone. A touchdown, Indianapolis. Their mobile, agile quarterback making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown and is in it. Remember, he got loose on the previous drive, capped it off with a nice touchdown run.
Let's go.
The drive will start with an option going left. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime. All right. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the deep.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Walker.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off, didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. It's their quarterback. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game.
And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Indy set to go on offense once more. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
And Walker now to throw on first down.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Walker's throw going to be caught by McKenzie.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. Shifts by him. Another nice move. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 59 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
And this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Option play, and Walker's going to run with it.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Taylor. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple.
Let's go now.
4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're...
The Colts set to take over here offensively.
Come on, set.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and
That's not what they're looking for now, not after that big play right here in overtime.
Walker.
Wide open receiver complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
To throw is Walker.
Being chased out left. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT.
A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different, but ultimately time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. and they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for Indianapolis, it was a game that could have gone either way, but they get the touchdown in overtime to secure the Week 1 victory. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.